This sucks. We've seen day one DLC before, it's nothing new to gaming, but what Atlas is doing with Soul Hackers 2 is just so frustrating. And in this video, I want to give my full thoughts as someone that's been playing the game and been reviewing it, and also what I think is the real reason that they're actually doing it. So let's dive on in. For those of you that are unaware, Atlas is dropping some day one DLC for Soul Hackers 2. Half of it I'm okay with. It's stuff like costumes from past Persona and other SMT games, and other like in-game items and boosters. That's stuff that doesn't really affect the game, doesn't take away from it, so I'm okay with that. The other stuff just feels slimy. You have a new playable character with extra story to go along with it, and then demons that you can't get in the game otherwise. So let's take these one at a time. First, let's start with the playable character. Now, like I said, full disclosure, I've been playing Soul Hackers 2 for weeks, so I can kind of back up a lot of what I've been saying with this experience, and unfortunately, I can't give you my full review until launch day since I'm not quote-unquote press, but I can at least give you a little bit of context. And also, I wasn't given any of this DLC for review, so I have no idea how substantial it is or how good it is, which I honestly think is kind of crappy for you guys because now you have to just buy it blind and hope it's good. Now, in the main game, you only have 4 playable characters, so having this extra character that you can have as a playable character would be really awesome. It would really spice up the game. This would add extra character dungeons that you can go through, extra hangout events, obviously more story, and it would just mix things up in combat because each character plays a little bit more unique. Now, can you imagine if, for example, they took Haru out of Persona 5 and made her day one DLC? That would have been so lame, and it would have been a completely different experience without her in it. And in my opinion, I think it inherently makes the base game way less valuable because clearly this content was ready day one, so why not just include it in the full game? Now, if I didn't get a review code, I would feel way less compelled to get Soul Hackers 2 on day one. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. Now let's get into the DLC demons. I almost think this is worse because this is mostly what you fight with in the game. Now, can you imagine if like in the new Pokemon game, you had to pay to have Pikachu playable? There would be riots. Now, Jack Frost is probably the closest thing to a mascot in the SMT universe, and thankfully he's not locked behind DLC, but Mara is pretty well known, and that one is locked behind DLC. Now, Mara might not be known for the right reasons, but it's well known nonetheless. And making players have to pay for Mara is a real dick move. Oh, did like a bunch of other people already make that joke? Moving on. So now let's get to the real reason behind this. Why are Atlas doing this? Now, the obvious answer would be to just make more money, but I think there's another reason underneath that. I think they're testing what they can get away with. Now, Soul Hackers 2 is no Persona, and don't let any review tell you otherwise. In fact, make sure you're subscribed so you can watch my review. But if the rumors are to be believed, Persona 6 could be right around the corner, and Atlas is probably testing some DLC strategies to see if they can get away with it. So when Persona 6 eventually has some shady day one DLC, remember who told you first. Now, to hear about a great game that you can check out for free right now, watch this video right here about the Diofield Chronicle. The demo is absolutely incredible, and I think you'll dig it too. And if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like. It really helps out the video. And also be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming JRPG goodness. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.